Hi there, I'm Michael Bovee. Thanks for tuning in to DebtBytes, my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk about having your collection account marked as whether it's better to have it paid in full or settled for less. What's the difference? Should you care? Well, here's the deal, and this is a little bit counterintuitive to a lot of things that you might read about or just even how you might even think about. Okay, great, things went bad, things went south, I couldn't pay my bills, I'm in collection, I've got charge-offs, let's say I've got 5 of them. Right? And they're all credit card debts or a lending club or a Avant or something. And whatever happened, you started to bounce back. Now you've got a strategic plan to take care of these debts so that you can not have to worry about being sued, get your credit back to snuff, and go accomplish some real life goals, credit and finance goals. Well, you go and you negotiate with a creditor and you're thinking, you know, if I pay him in full, probably get a better bump to my credit. So I'm gonna do that. Fact is, if it's already charged off, you're not gonna get any benefit from giving them 10 times more than you owe them, than half of what you owe them. So paying in full after it's already charged off or you're in advanced stages of collection, you're not gonna get that extra bump. So trying to negotiate, and people get really hung up on this, and it's a mistake. Trying to negotiate when you're gonna pay a debt, whether you're paying in full or paying for less, how they're going to report it. The little side comments, right, on your credit report means next to nothing. One of the reasons it means next to nothing anymore is because these are advanced stage collection accounts. The damage is done. You're not going to walk back all of that damage. Pay for delete is not common, not illegal, but not common at all. So you're dealing with places that are going to settle with you or accept your payment and update their minimum legal requirement with the credit bureaus and update it to show that you have a zero balance owed. And then that little commentary, it means little at all, unless somebody is actually going to individually, manually review your credit. Because much of the credit decisions that are made today are done algorithmically with computer programs. Your little section there, the little paid for less, settled in full, paid in full, all that stuff you want to try and get into the minutia and negotiate with a debt collector or your creditor means almost nothing, you know, because who manually reviews those things anymore? I mean, I can think of a few situations like you're applying for an FHA loan and you've got like less than a 620 credit score, which is kind of where that automated underwriting starts to kick in at 620. And everything else being equal, you can afford the loan and all that stuff. But anything lower than that and somebody's manually reviewing and putting a package together for FHA underwriting, okay, fine. But the FHA doesn't care that you paid in full or paid for less. They just want to make sure all your collections are resolved. I would go so far as to say that if you are dealing with a collection account that is more than 90 days late, almost of any flavor, that getting hung up on the paid in full versus settled or paid less is a waste of time. And the reason I'm saying 90 days is because if you're a credit card and you're 90 days late, that damage, that R5 level type of damage to your credit report is done. And you're not going to unring the bell. Maybe paying it in full right around then might make a difference a little bit score-wise, but certainly if you're more than 6 months past due on a credit card, 4 or 5 months past due on a personal loan, it's charged off. And so paying for less is going to get the same thing updated to zero balance and a little bit more money in your pocket. Chances are you need it more than they do. See you on the next video.